are now listening. You are now listening to the Backseat Wrestler Podcast.
Look at Randy Orton slithering.
Watch out!
Hosted by Eric and Elvis.
It's LA Knight's game. Yeah.
Oh God, Royal Rumble was amazing. I think it was freaking amazing.
Yeah, a lot of mixed opinions online, but people be hating.
God damn it, hostess! Can you just sit still?
Bro, this thing before we even started recording felt like 100 times. There.
It's
pissed
cool.
me
I
off.
tucked them in between the seats.
But yeah, Royal Rumble was awesome.
Yeah, Royal Rumble was great. Hello and welcome to the number one wrestling podcast in the world, the Backseat Wrestler Podcast. We are back, better than ever, of course, ready to bring you WWE Royal Rumble review. I don't think we're going to be covering any AEW this week. I don't think so.
Probably too much.
Probably not. We'll see. Well, maybe.
No.
Yeah.
We'll stick to the big pay-per-view.
Yeah,
KPLE.
Of course, your host, Eric and
Elvis.
Perfect. All right. But yeah, of course, this week of wrestling was...
It was good.
It was great.
Of course, Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble was freaking amazing.
Yeah.
It was great. I agree with 75% of course, the winnings. There was only 4 matches. But still.
I mean, I wouldn't say agree. I don't mind the winnings. So
yeah.
I think they're fine.
Yeah, I think they were great.
Because as long as we get some storylines out of it.
That's the whole point of Royal Rumble.
Which we already got a couple of them, and then they're probably missing a couple of them too.
Yeah, the whole point of Royal Rumble is just to get those storylines out, and I think they did a great job of doing so.
Yeah, before we get into Royal Rumble, couple storylines. I mean, top stories to talk about. Like last Monday, we didn't get a chance to talk about JD's horrible injury that he suffered in that tag team match.
Oh yeah,
JD McDonough.
He broke a couple ribs, got a concussion.
Yeah, he did a springboard moonsault he basically, when he landed, his head and back bounced off the announce table really hard.
Yeah, I think everybody's seen the video by now. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
And then he got up really slow. Once he got up, though, he got a standing ovation. He finished the tag team match.
He finished the match.
Taking bumps. Like he was getting slammed and thrown in the air.
Yeah.
And it turned out he had a punctured lung and multiple broken ribs. So he's going to be out.
Yeah. But thank God he's okay. I mean, he's not okay, but thank God he is okay.
And he's one tough motherfucker.
Yeah.
So shout out to him for being tough.
Yeah. We love you, JD, on this show.
Yeah,
that big-ass head of yours definitely saved you.
We make fun of the head, but we respect all wrestlers who are tough like that.
That big-ass head of his saved
when he comes back, he's definitely going to get a pop from being tough like that. Everybody's giving him props. Watch 100%. When he comes back.
Yeah. But yeah, of course, any other top stories? I don't really think so.
There was a lot of rumors, but Royal Rumble just happened, so everything got cleared up. So we'll just talk about whatever we need to talk about as we talk about Royal Rumble. We started with the women's Royal Rumble.
Yeah, of course. So let's just get into, of course, our actual review of WWE Royal Rumble this year. Royal Rumble this year was freaking amazing. It
was only 4 matches, but I think Royal Rumble is always going to be like that. There's 2 Royal Rumbles there, and they're over an hour each. So
it was 4.5 hours. The whole show.
Yeah. The whole show still lasted a while, so it's fine.
It started at 6. I ended at 10:40 or something like that. Damn. Yeah, it was actually 10:40 something. Yeah,
I didn't get no sleep because right after that I was watching boxing too, so I'm tired.
Yeah, and then they held out that big ass trade with the Lakers and
oh yeah, that's just some crazy shit. Whatever. Yeah,
freaking crazy. Freaking Luka to the Lakers is insane.
They ain't beating us, but whatever. They ain't beating Boston.
They ain't beating Celtics.
But but yeah, women's Royal Rumble match. That was really good.
Women's Royal Rumble. Yeah. So the women's Royal Rumble did start off the show. They had some pretty cool surprises as well. They had Nikki Bella came back at number 30. Alexa Bliss was a major surprise.
Huge pop.
Yeah,
I thought she should have been the number 30 inches. Nothing against Nikki Bella. She had a good pop. I just think the biggest pop of the night was Alexa Bliss.
Yeah,
they should have did that for number 30. But Nikki Bella's fine. She's been out 3 years and she's gonna get a run in WWE. So obviously the Alexa Bliss rumors were with PW Insider and all those other things were false. So don't always listen to the dirt sheets. Yeah. Like I did. I fell into the trap. But we did talk about it at the same time saying they can still work something out before we Rumble.
Yeah, we talked about it last week. So I said I would be surprised if they didn't work something out before Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
so it's good that they did. She had a major pop. As you said, she should have been number 30. But then again, if you think about it, Nikki Bella in her prime was no.
I'm not saying nothing against her. It's just that was the biggest. It would have been better.
But I'm talking about business.
And I'll say the same thing for the Men's Royal Rumble. The number 30 entry, Logan Paul, could have been somebody else.
Yeah,
and he could still been the Rumble. I'm not saying take him out the Rumble. I'm just saying
they just wanted to get that cheap pop, and they got it.
But that could have
definitely got it.
Any entrance he would have came in, he would have got booed to hell anyway. So
yeah,
like Dom.
Dom number 30 would have been hilarious.
Over in terms of getting booed. But yeah.
But yeah, of course. Who else? Was there any? Oh, Trish
Stratus, the
Trish Stratus
legend.
was a great one.
And then you had Jordan Grace came back from T. Well, she's potentially coming to us, but TNA.
Yeah.
Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace.
And then
I forgot. Jada Parker from NXT was fire.
And then the actual TNA champion. Now I can't remember her name, but she was in it.
Oh yeah.
She's the one that beat Jordan Grace. I can't remember her name, but she's a beast. She was in the Rumble. Roxanne Perez had a great showing. Perez was great. She actually lasted very long.
I think Perez should have won.
Oh yeah, she was. Wasn't she last?
She was top 2 last 2.
Yeah. She was last 2. So she lasted.
Of course, it was also the return of Charlotte.
Charlotte, of course.
Charlotte was great.
That was my pick.
That was your pick. My pick was Becky Lynch.
Unpopular pick. Yeah, and I said or Becky because we thought she was going to be in it. Obviously, she wasn't. Let's see what happens there. She's definitely going to come back, though. I think she's definitely going to come back. I think she's done with wrestling.
No, I thought Becky was going to return, but I understand why she didn't. I mean, obviously, she still has that kid. It's still kind of early. I probably see her coming back next year, if anything.
Yeah. Monday after Royal Rumble is usually good. Let's see what, because there's a lot of storylines that came out of this Royal Rumble.
Nah, for sure.
And a lot of unfinished business, which we'll talk about, too.
But yeah, there was a lot of good showcases in the Women's Royal Rumble, too.
Yes. How about who was it? That picked up
Jordan Grace did great in it.
Was it Jordan Grace that picked up Piper Niven and slammed her?
Grace.
And then she did like that. I forgot what it's called, but that move's crazy.
Great.
But yeah, she showed off her power. She's obviously a big name.
Yeah, well, she's officially signed to WWE.
Yeah,
so that's going to be great. I'm looking forward to see what she's going to do in WWE.
Another great addition to the best women's roster on the planet. Yes, you can't say no.
I don't know.
What the fuck you mean? You know,
I'm just a big fan of AEW's women's roster.
I mean, yeah, right? AEW's women's roster is getting better, but they're not even close, I think. And then I'm just saying that as
I guess
I'm just being honest.
AEW's women's in terms of storyline is a million times better.
Like, let's say AEW has a Royal Rumble. They're not going to have 30 great people like this.
It depends on how it was booked.
Especially the big names.
But then again,
obviously, WWE is the bigger platform.
They have history and stuff, though. They
have
historic wrestlers like Trish Stratus and all of them, so it makes sense.
Yeah, and they don't have legends, so yeah.
Not yet.
I'm not saying I hate on them. I'm just saying
Yeah.
This roster's stacked.
Well, of course, the final two, let's get into that now, was Charlotte and very surprising Roxanne Perez, which I was dumb pumped for. I was super excited. I thought that I was like, for a second, I was like, holy crap, like Roxanne Perez, they're actually going to let her win. Like, that's insane. What a crazy way to show her off into the main roster. Obviously, she's been in 2 previous Royal Rumbles, but she hasn't moved up yet. It's her time to freaking move up now. She's been in NXT for 3-4 years now.
Well, she's gonna move up
multiple times.
But I don't know about winning the Rumble as soon as you move up. That's just a little way too soon.
I guess so.
And she had a great showing number 2, so that's plenty of spotlight right there. Plus, she's in a feud with Bayley, who's on the roster anyway.
Yeah,
she's already getting a push. She's already gonna be a superstar. She'll be there. She got plenty of time. She's young as hell.
Yeah, but of course, match ended with Charlotte picking up the win,
which was my pick. I guess
my demise.
A lot of people, I don't know why they hate on it. Like, she's literally.
I'm hating on it.
And plus, she can. Her dad is the one that has the title record. She can break it too.
I don't want her to.
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't want her to.
The actual daughter, and she's one of the best women's wrestlers on the planet of all time.
All right, so
her moveset's good.
This is definitely
she has good matches. I don't understand.
Disagree. I'm happy. You're happy that she won. I'm not.
I'm not saying happy. Like, I would have been happy with either way. I would have been happy with Roxanne won. I would have been happy with Becky came and won. Alexa Bliss. That would have been fun.
Bliss would have been fun.
I'm not saying that. I'm just defending it because a lot of people are hating on it. That's why. So it looks like I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm fine with it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm just saying
that was my pick. I just
Charlotte's great and all. But and I know you're people's excuses oh, she was gone for over a year, but every single time she's on the main roster,
it
just seems like every single other woman is a placeholder for her. Until she comes back and then she's like, I'm gonna go after the world title.
Yeah, I understand.
Every other woman's diva or wrestler or whatever you want to call them, it's just a placeholder for her to eventually come back and go after the title and take the title off of them. That's what it feels like. Every single freaking rivalry she's ever been in is a championship rivalry. I would have been happy if she lost, and then they set up a storyline where she's facing the person that threw her out of the Royal Rumble, and then they can ride that to Mania if they wanted to have a Mania match. But the fact that she won and she's going right back to the freaking title, which she most likely is going to win, I don't like that. It's freaking annoying.
Yeah. Well, you can say that about other people in WWE. I'm pretty sure. There's plenty of guys that always stay at the top, always.
Okay, but goes after the title 24/7? No, there's nobody.
I'm trying to think because Roman
has been in the rivalry for the past 6 months. And he hasn't gone after the title. Seth Rollins, same thing.
Most of the time, not all the time, but Becky Lynch is when she comes back, she's always gonna get a title opportunity.
Yeah, that's another
That's
one.
another
too.
one.
I'll agree. I'll agree with that.
And you were picking her, so it's
okay,
kind of the
but not as much as Charlotte.
No, I know.
You can agree with that. 100%.
I know, but still, people are hating, but still.
Especially because Charlotte, how many times has she won the title? Like 15, 14, 15?
That's what I'm saying. She could break her dad's record.
Insane.
It's her dad. She can't, and she had fireworks during the entrance. Cody Grace, who was Wade Barrett was like fireworks during the entrance.
Yeah, insane. And anyways,
that's she's a star. People are hating, but
I'm not saying
facts is facts.
She's legit. Honestly, I'm not joking.
And
she's
whatever
one
match,
of the best women's wrestlers of all time. I agree. She's a great wrestler in terms of like mechanics, technical, all that stuff. Amazing.
And then obviously she's
the name great on the mic. I'm not lying.
And she has the name.
Exactly. It's just like when you push somebody that much, it just gets annoying because you just expect them to win a title every single time.
So that sounds like John Cena when people started hating on him. Remember?
Yes. However, John Cena was involved in rivalries where he wasn't with the title.
No, of course, obviously.
That's not my thing. If you won a title, but like that's fine.
But John Cena in the 2000s, like he was getting titles.
Yeah,
crazy.
Super Cena. Nobody likes Super Cena though.
Why do you think he's on the verge of breaking the record?
Okay, but that's the same thing. Nobody likes Super Cena.
Yeah, I know. That's what I feel like she's in that situation right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
it's annoying.
Like. But it's just like who else would like if they did Becky, she's already been there too many times as well.
Right, and again, I'm not saying that.
And Charlotte's been out for over like
a year.
A year now, like a year and a half.
No, December 2023.
And when was the last time she was title?
December 2023 was.
And when was the last time she had the title? It's been like
probably like
2 years.
2 months before that.
I don't even think so. I think it's been more.
I don't think
so she hasn't had the title in 2 years.
I don't want her to win.
Before Bianca had the tag team title, she's been in the title place for like a lot too.
And again, I'm not saying that Roxanne Perez should have won. I'm just saying out of the two, I would have preferred Roxanne Perez. But you know what? It's fine. Roxanne Perez had a great showcase. Yeah. Now let's talk about well, that's the thing. The question now is: do you think Charlotte should go after Tiffany Stratton, or do you think she should go after Rhea Ripley?
I mean, I think the better match would be against Rhea, but she's had faced her before. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure she's faced her for a couple times for it. I'm pretty sure. I gotta look that up because
WrestleMania 36, I think, was one of them.
Was that the one? But wasn't that in that was like without the fans and shit, right? Or was it 37?
Yeah, so it was WrestleMania 36 and WrestleMania 39. I'm pretty sure they faced each other twice at WrestleMania. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know why I don't remember it. I literally don't remember.
Well, that's why I don't want her to go after Rhea. I think that she should go after Tiffany Stratton.
But that'd be they both be good. I think. I just think the better match will probably be Rhea. It's because like she's a bigger superstar. But Tiffany's on a she's on a generational run right now, kind of like Jay, where she's got like all the hype.
Yeah.
So that's perfectly fine too. Tiffy is still on the verge of like, is she a heel or a face? Everybody loves her, but she still talks her shit.
Yeah.
And then Charlotte's kind of like that too. She talks her shit.
Well,
so either way, hopefully it's just they got to build a good rivalry.
We're going to have to wait to see what the heck Charlotte says, and then that will determine whether or not she's a face or a heel. But she was saying hi to the fans and all that stuff and like showing love, so I'm pretty sure this is a face run for her.
Well, Tiffany just won the title. What if she retains it and she beats
Charlotte? That's what I'm hoping for.
That'd be a surprise.
Yeah,
that'd be a surprise.
Yeah, my guess is they're going to have her go after Tiffany Stratton, and then this can be a match that solidifies Tiffany Stratton as the great women's champion.
Yeah, but she doesn't have to. And then, so let's say they go to Rhea route, even though you say you've seen it
multiple times.
I think that still be a great feud. But Rhea's a face, so that doesn't make any sense either.
Yeah.
See, I don't know why. I don't even remember that match.
Well, 36 was like
36 was in the COVID thing, but I'm talking about the 39 one. That was not even that long ago. I don't know why I don't remember that.
Rhea won that one.
The
first one.
I thought Bianca freaking.
And that was like to solidify Rhea as like.
I was gonna say I thought Bianca main event. I remember I could have sworn she main evented like 3 straight WrestleMania. She remember against Sasha and then against. I don't know. Either way, I don't know. I think people overreacting to how much they're pissed off about it. Like, I think it's fine. Remember, there's another champion, so obviously there's gonna be another title match.
Yeah, for like elimination.
And there's gonna be another storyline. So. The same thing with the Men's Royal Rumble.
Well, we'll get into that.
I'm not gonna say, but a lot of people weren't happy online about it either. Like there was memes saying like, "Oh, I stood up late to watch Jay." Like people are hating.
Yeah, people are hating. I loved it.
I think it's fine.
Screw you guys. Screw you guys. I loved that shit.
So, anyways, the route they go, let's see. And I want to see what the routes they go with the returning women like Nikki Bella and Alexa Bliss.
Yeah,
I want to see what they're gonna do with them because we haven't seen them in a while. So obviously we want to see them.
Yeah. Because Nikki Bella is definitely gonna have a run. I think they even posted a video on social media saying like, "Oh, like I'm gonna stick around wait and see.
Yeah, it's like one last run. She's copying her former boyfriend.
That's what I was gonna say. Is it kind of weird that like
she got didn't she get divorced? So she got divorced and now she's like trying to do a run.
Well,
at the same time.
That's what I was saying. Like,
John Cena's
isn't
married.
it kind of weird that like she's doing this at the same time John Cena's doing the final run?
And she's got divorced. John Cena's married. She's like, she's trying to get him. Nah, I'm not trying.
I'm not trying to like say that. I think it's just like
it's kind of weird.
It's a weird coincidence.
Yes, it is a very weird coincidence.
It's a funny coincidence.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that's the case, obviously.
And it looks like it's one last run. I don't know. She didn't really say it like that, but it kind of looks like it.
Most likely is. How old is she? She's in her late 30s, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, Charlotte's like almost about to be 40 because she started late.
Yeah, she did.
So you got to give it to her for starting late. She's one of the best still on the planet.
Yeah, because they over-pushed her like crazy.
Yeah, I know. But she was also trained by Ric Flair, so what are you going to do?
But anyways, let's move on from that. Of course, I think we talked about it, so we're good enough.
If they want to give her a major heat, put the Ric Flair woo at the start of her song.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Alexa Bliss is going to have some fun rivalries, too, like now that she's back. I'm looking forward to that. But anyways, moving on from that, let's talk about the 2 out of 3 falls match between DIY and Motor City Machine Guns. This match, honestly, I felt like they held back.
I was gonna say that like it wasn't bad,
but it wasn't great. It wasn't what I expected.
A memorable, like I just wish the old school 2 out of 3 falls matches were like they would start off with like a table match, then they'll start off with a street fight, and it would end with like in a ladder match. Yeah. Like you gotta go hardcore sometimes.
Well, that's called like a 3 stages of hell match, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, then they should have did that.
Yeah.
Because that would have been fire.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it under-delivered.
And these two teams are definitely like
they can put on some.
They can put on matches like that, like hardcore matches.
No, for sure. But anyways, yeah, of course, DIY ended up picking up the win. However, it was with the help of the Street Profits.
And Motor City, if I'm not mistaken, the Motor City Machine Guns even get a fall.
Yeah, they did. It was tied 1-1.
Oh, I thought it was 2-0.
No, it was 1-1.
I literally missed the fall.
They got the second fall.
Because I remember, I could have sworn I seen DIY got a fall, and then they got the other fall with the help of.
No, that's what I'm saying. It was kind of like quick. I felt like they rushed the actual match.
Yeah, the match wasn't that long. The 3 falls happened fast.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. They didn't have time to like develop as much as I thought they should have, which is why I felt like kind of lackluster.
And it was still a good tag team, but it was just I don't know. It wasn't what I was expecting.
Yeah, but anyways, Motor City Machine Guns were on the verge of winning when, of course, the Street Profits returned and cost them the match. Afterwards, the Street Profits also attacked DIY and held the titles, signifying that obviously they're going to go after the tag team titles, which I hope that they freaking win.
Yeah, they wanted they wanted to stop Motor Machine Guns winning because they want to take the titles from DIY who attacked them. That's why. Yeah.
So I'm hoping that
at first I was like, oh, heel turn. Then I was like, oh no, wait, it just makes sense.
Yeah, it just makes sense.
Which I still want to heel turn.
Exactly. But I hope Street Profits win. I'm not sure what the heck they're going to do if they don't, because
if they don't win,
keep teasing they're going to win, and then they don't. And
but if they don't win, I want
a breakup.
I want that singles run, from Montez Ford.
I feel like between them two, whoever the heck wins or loses, the losing team is gonna turn on each other. Whether it's going to be DIY finally getting that turn on each other and then having that freaking amazing one-on-one matches that they had in NXT, or they do Street Profits doing that and Montez Ford's goal gets pushed on to do bigger and better things.
Yeah, but at the same time, they can't just keep switching the tag team side. Didn't they just win it not that long ago? Like I feel like lately, ever since like the Usos lost the titles, they've been switching every like 2-3 months.
Well, I think
Vikings Raiders had it, and then these teams had it. This team had it. I feel like it's too much.
I think DIY should win.
With Arch, like it's just too much.
Well, Viking Raiders have the other titles.
I know, but still, you got to put some prestige in the tag team titles and have a dominant tag team. You can't just keep switching every 2 months, every month.
Yeah.
Like remember the Usos? Well, it's because the Usos had it for mad long, but it's still.
Yeah, that's true.
Ever since they lost it, it's been flip flopping from teams like crazy.
I mean, there's so much like tag team talent. I think
that is another thing, but still, but there's 2 titles, so
I feel like that's not like the actual like them like DIY losing the titles. It's not going to happen until Mania, and that's why I think that they're probably going to turn on each other at Mania. DIY, I think so. I think they're going to lose.
And who do you want as the
new champions?
No, who do you want as the heel in that?
Oh, that's a good question. I think Tommaso Ciampa is a perfect heel.
Yeah, Tommaso Ciampa just looks like
he's an amazing heel. I feel like because Johnny Gargano did like his last run in NXT was a heel, but it wasn't really that good. I
didn't even know Tommaso Ciampa was from Boston.
Yeah, he went. He did all the indie scene over here too. It was great. Yeah. Boston proud.
Also, this is random. Apparently, his final one, Sting, is going to be at Rhode Island Comic Con.
Oh, yeah.
I want to go see Sting.
Yeah, we definitely do. But anyways, moving on from that, we could talk about the WWE Undisputed Championship match between Kevin
Ladder
Owens
match.
and Cody Rhodes. All right, let's get into, of course, one of the big matches, I guess, of this card was, of course, the WWE Championship match between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. It was a ladder match, of course. This basically to solidify the end of their rivalry, potentially. But this freaking match was insane. Come on, Huskus. Jesus.
Yes. Tons of ladders being used, backs being broken.
Yeah.
Cody was thrown through multiple ladders. Obviously, Kevin Owens was. Kevin Owens actually dominated a large portion of the match.
Yeah, Kevin looked good in this match.
Kevin's this generation's Mick Foley. In terms of, like, if you need a street fight or anything like that, anything hardcore, you put Kevin Owens in that match.
No, that's true. You do.
Or in that feud, and he's gonna deliver, which he always does.
We ain't saying he's nowhere near.
Obviously, nobody is because they're not allowed to. No, I'm just saying. That's why I said this generation's Mick Foley. And apparently, he talked to Mick Foley before the match. Mick Foley was there, so that's kind of a coincidence too.
Yeah. Kevin Owens is great. I love Kevin Owens so much. He trolls so much, especially with like all of his shirts.
Yeah, the shirts of son of a like mechanical fucking engineer or something.
Yeah, a tech engineer or something like that. That's hilarious. The Canadian dream, he calls himself.
But this match was obviously fire.
It was great. The ending was insane. Kevin, honestly, it looked like Cody Rhodes was going heel, but obviously they had to build off of it.
Yeah.
So basically, the ending was Cody Rhodes losing his shit, bloodying up Kevin Owens and saying, "This is what you wanted, huh?" Nonstop punching him with Sami Zayn at ringside.
Sami Zayn came out of nowhere for his old friend Kevin Owens. Yeah.
Exactly. Like kind of looking at Cody like something like, "Oh, like chill." Wasn't listening.
Yeah.
And then he
they had like a ladder set up like a bridge. And then he did the Alabama slam through the ladder. I haven't
seen in a while.
And he was out of it.
Yo, his head went through the thing.
All the security and Sami Zayn ran over to Kevin Owens.
Oh my god, it looked insane. If you haven't watched that clip, just watch that clip.
And then the stare down from Cody after, like he's just like, "Yeah, take that." And then he went and he just went and grabbed the title.
For real, like so. Basically, he threw him through there. It looked like an injury. Like they're obviously playing it as an injury. You saw they had Nick Aldis out there throwing up the X, which for people who don't know, that's a sign that that's usually the WWE uses for people who are legitimately injured. So
but sometimes they use it in a storyline.
Exactly. This is definitely like a storyline, like X. But anyways,
pretty sure he got. I'm pretty sure he's a little. I'm pretty sure he's banged up.
Probably got concussed.
He's probably concussed and sore as hell. I'm pretty.
Yeah. But anyways, Cody Rhodes not giving a f about what the heck happened to Kevin Owens. He goes into the ring, grabs the titles, and then he goes back to the announce table, holds up the titles, and flexes on Kevin Owens while he's on the ground.
But he deserves it.
Yo,
trying to end his career with that neck breakers.
You cannot tell me that's not a heel move.
I mean, yeah, it is, but still,
the fact that he was like he started beating him up bloody, saying this is what you wanted, like did not basically no mercy at all.
Yeah,
and then threw him through the thing, grabbed the titles, not giving a crap that he was injured, and then held the titles in front of his face, like basically this is what you get.
Any little thing that looks heelish, people are gonna point out because they want that heel Homelander turn. It's gonna happen sooner or later, but
it was crazy. That's all I'm saying. Like all I'm saying is like if they want to like go that route, it needs to be a very, very slow burning heel turn.
Yeah, don't just have it out of nowhere. Oh, he's a heel now.
No, that would be stupid. And this can be the potential start of that slow burn. They can have it where, of course, maybe, obviously Sami Zayn, he looked pretty upset that Cody did that. Cody can Sami Zayn can go up to Cody and be like, "Hey, like, why the hell did you do that? What is wrong with you? Are you okay?"
Hey, Sami
seems like you're not yourself anymore.
Sami's the last person. He's the one hitting the good. I remember Claymore, Seth Rollins, and who was the other one the week before?
He's Claymore to everybody.
Yeah, but I mean not Claymore. Sorry, Haluva kick by accident. Seth Rollins was the second time. Who the hell was the first one? I can't remember.
Was it Jay? I don't even know. I forgot
who it was, but he Claymored the people who are supposedly his friends. He's the last one, the last person he should be talking about.
But still, they can start building that off.
No, I know, yeah.
Cody's like, he can even be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what the heck got into me."
No.
And then something else drives him over the edge again, and he does it again. Just going back to like that thing where he's going back to his true routes. And that's what I'm saying. I think it's like a slow burn turn because remember a couple weeks ago on SmackDown, he said like I play the role
They're
of
literally
a guy
doing this.
who's good, and like I showed that side of myself, but you don't want to know the real me. That's what I'm like, yo.
They're literally doing that right now with somebody else though, which we're gonna talk about.
Who?
Seth, like,
Oh no, he went full blown heel last night.
I know,
We're
but I'm
talking
saying
about
like
that later.
But it's over a couple of months. He's been doing crazy shit like that. And
Yeah.
remember when he called out like Jay, yeah, go run to a room, but then he was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Like,
Yeah.
they were doing that with him for the last couple of months.
Yeah, but they need to do
Now
that.
they're gonna
Cody.
start with Cody now, I guess. But
Yeah,
I'm saying they kind of just did that with Seth, and
but
now this like the end of it.
Yo, this
almost.
match was insane. It was freaking crazy. Cody Rhodes. If this is the potential start of his heel turn, I will be super pumped for it. If they just go back to throwing him in just like the bullcrap stuff that it's not bullcrap. His reign. Like, people get on Cody Rhodes for like his title reign so far, but I think he's been pretty good. I think it's just people don't really like faces like that.
No,
I'm one of them. Like I like heels better, but like still, like I think his title reign.
It's because it was kind of predictable just because of The Rock did. That's why. And now it's
that
all
match
screwed.
is most likely not going to.
No, I know, but I'm saying most of the title reign, everybody expected The Rock to come back and take it.
Yeah,
that's why. But now that's not going to happen. So now it's been good. Now it's predictable. A lot of people thought Kevin Owens could win.
I thought Kevin Owens could win.
Yeah,
but I think the route that they went with like that ending, if they build off of that and like I said, do a slow burn heel turn, that was definitely a perfect call.
Yeah,
like definitely was great. Yeah, what a great freaking match. Honestly, it was freaking perfect. Let's move on to, of course, the main event. The main event being the men's Royal Rumble match between Jey Uso. There's a bunch of them. Jey Uso picked up the win. Between everybody. I don't even know why I say it like that. But anyways, key returns. They had AJ Styles return.
Yes, I was happy about that.
I was freaking excited about that. We had Logan Paul's return. I guess he returned last week. But his return match. We had freaking who else? Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry returned. He returned. It was his first Royal Rumble, but still,
yeah,
that was great. His pop was insane.
Obviously John Cena, which we already knew.
John Cena's return was amazing.
And then you had Seth in there, Punk, Roman, so many superstars. Drew.
There wasn't really like
Damian
any
Priest,
any like special surprises.
Braun Breaker,
like AJ Styles.
I Show Speed.
And Speed.
But there was so much like star power in this.
It was.
Like think about Drew, Seth, Punk, Roman, John Cena, Jey Uso. You can keep going. Damian Priest is technically a star right now, the way he's been doing.
Yeah.
Like that promo on Friday.
That was good.
He brought out his inner Puerto Rican in him.
But anyways, yeah. So funny moments in the match obviously was the speed situation. Akira Tozawa came out at 8. He got injured.
Carmelo Hayes hit him from behind because he was
from behind, so he got injured. So then they called out.
Triple H said, "No, you got to go in."
Yeah,
and he was live on the stream too.
Yeah, so Triple H basically says like, "Oh, Speed, like we need you to go in. We need somebody." He throws him in there. He helps eliminate Otis with Braun Breaker, and then Braun Breaker spears the living. When he starts celebrating,
he does a backflip. Yeah, then that spear was
so funny.
He broke him in half, like in JR's voice. Oh, he's broken SmackDown in half.
But yeah, he picked up Speed, threw him out, and Otis threw him through the freaking announce table, which I thought was hilarious.
Which ended up scraping and ripping off skin his fucking leg.
Yeah, that was bad. That was crazy. That was a really funny moment. I'm happy because like people were like, I guess they didn't want to see like a celebrity thing because they think it would be like a waste of the spot. But I thought that was a perfect spot.
But that one was a good one because it just showed off Braun Breaker because that fucking spear is the best spear in wrestling. I don't care.
It really is. Braun Breaker did an amazing freaking
that spear on Roman. It's just you're spearing the top guy in the company, and they had a face to face. They roped to the ropes, and he got there first.
Yeah,
because Braun Breaker runs over 23 miles an hour on the ropes. That mother I'm telling you, you can drop the IC title on him now, and he could go straight to the top, and I wouldn't be mad.
I agree.
He just did that to Roman. That spear against Roman, he showed up, and then Roman he went to throw him around. Roman countered and threw him out, but still,
yeah.
You speared the best in the business, but then you got eliminated by him. That shows you you're
up there.
You're up there, and they respect you.
And Roman, being a great guy that he is, sold the hell out of it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They everybody knows. The whole crowd's into it. That whenever he comes out, they're barking. Braun Breaker is one of my favorite.
A world champion.
One of my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm a freaking Braun Breaker.
But he got thrown out, but he's the Intercontinental champion. He's gonna have a feud with somebody, obviously.
Yeah. The ending of the match, like so, once all 30 people came out. There was still like 8 people in the ring, and 7 of those people I thought could have won the match.
Yeah.
The only person I remember was Logan Paul.
like Roman was in the ring, and then like Punk. No, it was like then John Cena, and then they waited, and then Punk came in, and then they waited before touching each other, and then Seth came in.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It was like, damn, all this star power back to back to back. It was crazy.
But yeah, the last 6 or 7 or 8, I think it was CM Punk,
Priest.
John Cena, Priest,
Seth, Roman, Jay.
Logan, and there was one more.
Penta.
Was it Penta?
Penta was top. No, Penta was in there.
Penta
and AJ.
And AJ.
AJ, think about it. AJ got eliminated by Logan, but Penta stayed in
Yeah.
there for like
So
the
7
last
of those 9 people, because I didn't think Penta or Logan were gonna win, I thought could have won the match.
That's why I said it was stacked Royal Rumble.
It was a stacked Royal Rumble.
That's why we predicted anybody could. And the DraftKings predictions I lost because they said either Punk, Drew, or like Cena win the thing, and I picked yes, and obviously they did. So it's like,
yeah, that's crazy.
it was so unpredictable.
But yeah, of course, but another major thing that happened was the whole Seth Rollins heel turn, which was definitely a heel turn,
Yes.
100%.
So him and Roman got into it. They was just brawling on the
Yeah.
ropes, which CM Punk then ran and took advantage and eliminated both of them.
Yep.
And then while he was kind of like looking at them, somebody, I forgot who it was though, but he got eliminated from behind. I forgot who it was though.
I think it was Logan Paul.
That's some BS.
Yeah,
but,
Logan Paul eliminated CM Punk.
Yeah, or no, was it Drew? No, Drew got eliminated before. That's what we got to talk about, that Drew situation too. But yeah,
Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't even know if it was with him. We have no idea. We're just speculating.
Yeah.
But yeah, Punk got eliminated. They're all looking at each other, pissed off.
By they, he means Punk,
Roman, and Seth. Pissed, and then
what was it? Seth freaking curse stomps the living hell out of Roman Reigns.
He just
and
gets
goes
pissed
after
off.
Punk. They made Roman Reigns look like a side character.
Roman was laying down, looking at Punk and arguing with him because, like, damn, you eliminated, like, just talking shit. Yeah. And then Punk just cursed up and went right into a brawl with Punk, like a side character. Like, he's just like.
And then once they got split apart, Seth Rollins won again and freaking cursed on Roman Reigns through.
He cursed up his damn face into the steel steps.
Crazy. And then right
after Punk. Punk again, which is.
Well, one of the funniest things from that though was CM Punk looking at like Roman, because obviously he's kind of cool with Roman, and then and freaking Paul Heyman did like, look what he did to him. Why would he do it?
Yeah, Paul Heyman looked like he wanted to cry.
And then Punk was like leave me alone.
When Roman was leaving, he looked like he was like concussed. He was walking maskless.
Yeah, he was pissed.
Well, concussed. He looked like he was like out of it.
Yeah,
which they're gonna pretty obviously address. I can't wait for Monday. Well, tonight when they show it,
they're definitely gonna address it. But yeah, of course, final 2.
Well, we got to talk about real quick. I want to talk about the Drew situation.
Oh yeah, so he
got eliminated by Priest,
and apparently there was an issue where like he was supposed to hit a couple moves and somebody else hit.
So I just no, it was I read into it. So he was apparently when he backstage he was screaming saying because he was mad he was supposed to set up a feud with somebody, I guess, by doing
seemed like it.
But instead was but somebody had to get their moves in.
And we're trying to speculate as to who the somebody was. Obviously, it's just speculations. And again, this is just a rumor. Take it for a grain of salt. This probably didn't even happen.
And we're not even rumor. And then the next thing is just a guess.
Yeah.
Which is guessing who was talking about. The people who had a lot of moves in this thing
were Penta,
Fatu, and did Braun have a lot of? But Braun was eliminated before that, probably, right?
Braun Breaker got eliminated by Roman, but I don't think he did.
Braun Breaker did a lot of spears, but I think that was before that, though.
Yeah.
Priest was the one that eliminated Drew, but he didn't have a lot of moves.
He didn't have a lot of moves in it.
He didn't have a lot of big moments, so it couldn't be Priest.
I think the 2 would probably be Penta or Fatu.
Fatu. I'm trying to think. There was a lot of people. Because like Roman got hit and knocked down a lot, and Cena was out of it a lot. He was getting, they were just jumping there over his ass. Those were the 2 that had like a lot of big moments. Penta was always in there since number 2. So
yeah. However, I do want to say in terms of the Penta thing,
I don't think it was Penta.
I don't think it was Penta because the rumor was they were going to showcase Penta in this match. Which, by the way, he got eliminated 2 minutes into the match. They just didn't count it. It was weird.
Oh yeah. The 2 feet at the ground. Let's just ignore that. It was an accident.
Yeah, whatever.
It was so fast. The refs just said he didn't get it, and it was fine. He had a great match.
I don't know. So I don't want to go into it too much.
We don't want to
put the blame on anybody. I don't even know if this is a freaking true rumor. It's
just
a rumor that we read.
But all the rumors are saying that Drew and he left early. Apparently, that he was pissed backstage, saying somebody had to get their moves in, so I couldn't do what I was supposed to do, which I guess started a feud with somebody, which they can still do. Obviously,
they can still do it.
But I kind of get his frustration. When you got guys like Logan Paul coming in and lasting to like the end, and you're freaking Drew McIntyre who never even had a moment in front of the crowd. I'm gonna be.
I would have been happy if he won, to be honest.
That's another guy I would have. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that would.
And he had one-on-one situations with like Roman and a bunch of people in this match. Remember when he came in? He was like, I've been waiting for this moment for years.
Yeah,
me and you.
But anyways, of course,
so we'll speculate. Fatu, Penta, and a couple other guys had a lot of big moments, and I don't know who had their moves.
Yeah,
who he was talking about, we don't know.
But anyways,
hopefully it's not a big thing. Hopefully he comes.
No, he'll be fine.
I know, but like he leave early, they don't want them to like suspend him or something.
He'll be all right.
Hope he does nothing dumb.
Nah, he's gonna be all right. But yeah, final 2 were of course John Cena and Jey Uso. At this point, I'm thinking, John Cena's got this.
John Cena eliminated
But
Logan.
yeah, he eliminated Logan.
And then it was them two, which was
but
good.
I was also just like, damn, if Jay gets to win, I would not be mad. Like I was like, yo, this is kind of fire.
So obviously I was pulling for Cena out of them two.
Yeah, but it was like I was so conflicted.
But it was unexpected.
I was conflicted because I was thinking like, oh, like yo, if Jay wins, he automatically gets that spot. That's great. But if Cena loses, I guarantee he's also gonna get that WrestleMania moment because he's most likely gonna win an Elimination Chamber anyways. That was one of the rumors. So I was like, yo, I don't know who the hell I want to win. This is freaking crazy. And then Jey Uso pulled off the freaking upset. And I found myself cheering. I was pumped.
Cena had him on.
That's why I'm wearing the shirt.
They were both outside the ropes. Cena had him on arms. Jey Uso fell in the ring and just pushed him off.
Yeah,
basically.
and Kai Cenat was freaking hilarious.
Kai Cenat was screaming and almost crying.
It was hilarious.
So Jey Uso celebrating. John Cena goes in the ring, hugs Jey Uso, lifts his arm up.
Yeah, putting him over.
And then Jey Uso has this moment with his son in the ring too.
That was fire.
So I'm not mad at it.
I'm happy.
It wasn't one of the guys I expected. A lot of people were mad at it, but a lot of people are also haters. But he lives up to his name, I guess. Now main event Jey Uso is going to get the main event of WrestleMania. I don't know which night, but
yeah, no, I'm pumped for it. I'm
main event Jey Uso
excited.
will main event. In terms of who he's going to go after, he's been talking about Gunther. He just lost to Gunther. But imagine a heel Cody versus Jey Uso. That'd be fire too because they got history. Remember, former champions together, tag team.
So yeah, so that's obviously the number one thing we want to talk about. Obviously, is he going to go after Gunther or is he going to go after Cody?
For now, it looks like Gunther.
Because in the post interview, he did say he thinks he wants to go after Gunther one more time. However,
and he just lost to him. That's
exactly.
Why.
If they do the slow burn heel turn with Cody, and then they have like that Cody versus Jay, because obviously they're boys,
and they have history, so it makes sense too.
That'd be
so
amazing.
Both make sense. He just lost to Gunther, and he wants to prove to Gunther he can beat him, which is fine. And then he has history with Cody.
Yeah.
And then obviously people want to see that.
I want to see that.
And people, obviously we speculate John Cena's going to win. We don't want John Cena versus Cody. I don't think that makes sense.
I think Cena versus Gunther would be fire for Mania. Him winning Elimination Chamber challenging Gunther.
Does he have any history with Cody Cena? I don't even think so.
No.
I'm pretty sure he's faced him a couple of times like here and there. But that was like young Cody when.
No.
Unless they somehow do a heel Cody and heel Cody's like, you're not winning your 70th title off of me. And they could do something like that. You never know.
Yeah, they could.
But I think it's too early.
Yeah.
From here to April's not that much. I don't think they're gonna have.
But yeah, if they do Jay versus Cody,
we don't even know
heel Cody. That'd be so freaking amazing.
Yeah. And we don't even know if we're gonna have heel Cody by then because that's still only like 3 months away. That's not that much. Yeah. Not even 2 months.
Well, also he's possibly injured.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another speculation.
Multiple sources take it with a grain of salt.
Yes, because of what happened.
Take it with a grain of salt.
That Cody had multiple injuries and his in-ring future for now is uncertain. Not in-ring future. I'm talking about like immediate future, probably the next couple of weeks.
I don't think it'll be that bad though. He'll probably just be out for Elimination Chamber, to be honest.
Yes, which is fine because he's the champion.
Yeah, it's fine. He doesn't even have to be there.
You don't have to defend that title again.
But yeah, I'm super pumped for what the heck they're gonna do with that. Like I said, I think Jay versus Gunther is what it's looking like. However, I would rather have Cena versus Gunther and Jay versus Cody, but Cody being heel. But like you said, 3 months, it might be too soon.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know if they're going to do that yet. I don't even know if they're going to have a heel Cody by then.
Exactly.
So if they don't, who's going to face Cody? Who's going to be the heel to face Cody? I don't know.
Yeah.
Randy Orton return? That's another guy that I thought could have been in it.
Yeah.
Randy Orton could come back as a heel. We would love that shit, obviously, with the punt kick and everything. Solo was missing from the Royal Rumble, so I'm trying to see what they're gonna do with him when he comes back. That's another guy.
Well, the thing
I'm not talking about the main event. I'm just saying what they're gonna do.
Well, the thing with John Cena too is like the Elimination Chamber doesn't even have to be a number one contenders match. It can literally be for the world title, and he wins it at Elimination Chamber, and then just drops it at Mania.
That is true.
Yeah,
that is true.
You could just drop it at Mania to Cena, to Jay,
but who would?
Or somebody else.
It would be Gunther losing
at Elimination Chamber. Yeah, I can see that happening. To be honest.
I don't know. I'm being like fucking greedy. But I would love Braun Breaker to win that title. Braun Breaker takes it from Cena at Mania. But he would have to lose the IC title. And I don't know who's going to be.
Yeah.
Because they haven't really done nothing. It's been Sheamus. It's been like the same two guys going after him.
Yeah. But that rivalry's over. They're actually going to push on else.
But they need to actually do a thing. It's just been Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser and like the same. Yeah. That's why I wish Bronson Reed was healthy. Because I would have been like, give him the title. Remember, he's been having a big push. And when he comes back, he's going to get one. Could have gave him the title and then do something else. But that would have been fire.
I would definitely.
So hopefully Bronson Reed gets. I don't know how he's probably gonna be done for. I don't think he's at. That was a serious injury.
No, he's not gonna be back for Mania.
Yeah, so damn, that sucks.
He's gonna be out for over a year.
Damn, because that would have been the guy. I'll be like, all right, give him the title, the IC title, and then have Braun Breaker do something in the main event scene.
Yeah.
But now you can't. So obviously, I don't know.
Yeah, all this talk we haven't even talked about Shinsuke because Shinsuke got eliminated. He had a pretty decent run too. It was pretty quick.
He's the U.S. champion. So
next thing to watch for him.
Yes, those both of the mid card titles right now are kind of like in a weird place. There's like no
Yeah.
actual rival for it.
Yeah, they need to build that. Especially
LA
for
Knight
Mania.
had a rivalry with Shinsuke, but he's the one that just lost it. He's not gonna get it back.
Yeah.
And then Braun Breaker, obviously with the Sheamus thing.
LA
hopefully
Knight
that's over.
taking the title off of Braun, I wouldn't mind that, to be honest. Because I think isn't he moving to Raw?
I don't know. There's a lot of people have moved. Yeah, we didn't even talk about it. Yeah. So Priest is on SmackDown now.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with because he faced everybody on Raw.
Yeah, there's no only reason
There's
for
plenty of
on
people
Raw.
on SmackDown. Well, remember he had a face-to-face with Fatu. Great promo that was on Friday by both of them.
That rivalry is going to continue.
Because Fatu was great on the mic.
Yeah.
And then Priest is really good on the mic. So that was a good thing for SmackDown.
But yeah, freaking Royal Rumble was crazy.
So
damn, Royal Rumble was freaking insane. I had to cut it because we had a little technical issue, but yeah, we didn't really talk about anything else. It was done.
we was already
It was already done.
Yeah.
But yeah.
A good record. Roxanne Perez broke the record for the longest time in Women's Royal Rumble.
Nice.
An hour, 7 minutes, and 47 seconds.
Damn. That's insane. I guess Scott was the top pick to win that too, which is kind of crazy.
And I think Nia Jax had the record for most eliminations in a single Women's Royal Rumble match.
She eliminated like 8 people at once.
And then she also had the record for most all time for a Women's Rumble. So she has 2 records that she broke too also.
But yeah, that was basically it.
And
of course, for Royal Rumble.
One more record, sorry. Charlotte Flair, first ever 2-time Women's Royal Rumble. There you go. That's just because they just put that out. They put like a post size ready.
Yeah. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe as always. We'll be back next week, of
Yes.
course, with our review of what is next week.
Next week is just WWE and AEW. It's just regular.
Is there Revolution next week?
No. Revolution is not till March 1st.
Okay.
And then AEW, the Grand Slam,
on that.
Australia is Saturday the 15th. So next Saturday, not this Saturday. Coming up the one after. So next week's just a regular week of Raw, SmackDown, and Dynamite, which I hope Raw and SmackDown are great, especially coming after Royal Rumble. Should be good.
Rumble.
And then Dynamite's always been pretty good, even though we don't agree with some of the storylines.
Yeah.
Like the MJF thing.
MJF and Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah. But Grand Slam, Australia is looking great for next Saturday, not the one coming up the 15th. And then obviously Revolution.
Yeah.
Can't wait for those two. AEW, keep building up Collision.
Revolution's looking good too.
Women's division's looking good. Women's division's looking great. They've had the most growth out of anything in AEW, I say, over the last year and a half.
Yeah, no, the women's division.
While everything else in AEW has kind of gone down, the women's division has actually gone up, so it's kind of weird. So men, y'all got to step it up.
No,
and then obviously the writers. I blame them.
Yeah. No Aleister Black yet in WWE.
That's another one.
Super excited for that when he eventually returns.
So there's a lot of people that are missing right now. Like Randy Orton's missing, Solo's missing, Aleister Black, The Rock. We don't know what's going on. Looks like he's not doing anything, but you never know. And then I don't know. So and then Cody potentially injured. Let's see what happens there.
Yeah.
Hopefully nothing serious, because that's just gonna derail everything at WrestleMania.
It's true. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe as always. We'll be back
Yes.
next week, of course, with our review of course, the week of wrestling.
Yes.
Really appreciate all the support we've been getting. I posted a bunch of freaking memes on
TikTok.
on our social
we
medias.
reached over 900 followers on TikTok, so thank you for
That's
that.
cool.
Now we need you to follow on Instagram and subscribe on YouTube. But thanks for everything.
But yeah, so like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. You can follow us on all of our social medias at Backseat Wrestler Pod.
You can listen on Spotify if you want to, if you don't have time.
All that stuff if you don't want to see our faces.
And Amazon and Apple Podcasts, all that stuff. So
but yes.
Yes.
We'll see you guys next week. Love you guys so much. Peace.